Grief is a deeply personal journey that touches everyone at some point in life, whether through the loss of a loved one or through other profound changes. In today's video, we explore the transformative experience of coping with grief following the death of someone important to us. This script is designed to guide you through a compassionate, friendly, and clear conversation. We strive to make this content accessible to a general audience by avoiding overwhelming technicalities while providing a thorough exploration of each aspect of grief. As you watch, you will gain insights into what grief is, how it manifests in our lives, and the stages many people experience when navigating loss. Our discussion will also cover emotional and physical impacts, practical coping methods, and the significance of professional and community support. By sharing clear ideas and relatable advice, we hope to offer comfort as well as practical steps for personal growth. Whether you are currently experiencing grief or supporting someone who is, this video is intended to be a thoughtful companion during a difficult time, reminding you that healing is possible and that you are not alone in your journey truly. Understanding grief means recognizing that the experience of loss is as varied as the individuals who feel it. Grief is not just an emotion, but a complex mix of feelings, thoughts, and physical sensations that can come in waves unexpectedly. It often manifests as a profound sadness, a deep sense of emptiness, or even confusion about the future. Although many of us are familiar with the term, the real nature of grief goes beyond simple sadness. Often grief brings with it unexpected emotions such as guilt, anger, or relief, and these varied feelings can be confusing and overwhelming. It is important to acknowledge that each person's grief is unique, influenced by their personal history, cultural background, and the specific nature of the loss experienced. Rather than judging oneself harshly for feeling a range of emotions, it is better to accept that grief is a natural, though painful, part of life. In this section, we aim to provide a clear explanation of what grief is without getting lost in complex terminology. Our focus is on giving a comprehensive understanding that is grounded in everyday experiences. By exploring the many dimensions of grief, emotional, mental, and physical, we hope to shed light on a process that is both challenging and transformative. Whether you find yourself grappling with profound sadness or intermittent moments of unexpected relief, recognizing these feelings is an important step toward healing. Taking time to understand grief can also bring insight into your inner strengths, encouraging you to honor memories while slowly rebuilding your life. Every emotion you experience is valid, and by understanding this complexity, you open the door to healing and growth. Embrace the journey and learn from every moment today. Grief is often described as a journey marked by distinct stages, though it is important to remember that not everyone experiences them in a linear fashion. One of the most recognized models is the Kubler-Ross model, which outlines 5 stages: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. In the first stage, denial, individuals may struggle to accept the reality of the loss. This can serve as a temporary buffer, allowing the mind to gradually process a difficult truth. Next comes anger, where feelings of frustration and resentment may arise. This anger can be directed at oneself, others, or even the circumstances surrounding the loss. Bargaining follows, often characterized by thoughts of what if and if only. People may attempt to negotiate with fate, hoping that a different choice or action could have prevented the loss. As the process continues into depression, the weight of grief becomes heavy. A deep sorrow might set in as the individual becomes more aware of their profound loss and its impact on their life. Finally, acceptance is reached, not as an indication of being cured of grief, but as a gradual acknowledgement of the new reality. It is crucial to emphasize that these stages are not strict steps, but overlapping experiences, and many find themselves revisiting stages multiple times. While moving through these phases, personal variations and cultural influences can result in a unique journey that does not always fit neatly into these categories. Understanding this framework can help in recognizing that the progression through grief does not follow a prescribed order, and each individual's path is both valid and personal. Each stage unfolds in its own time, and many people find that they return to feelings of denial or experience, a blend of emotions such as anger and numbness in unpredictable ways. It is not unusual someone to feel both sadness and relief simultaneously, or to find that bargaining thoughts resurface long after the loss occurred. This variance underscores that there is no prescribed schedule for grief. By accepting that these stages can overlap and recur, you may find comfort in knowing that your experience is uniquely yours. Recognizing the natural ebb and flow of these feelings can help you manage the emotional strain and foster a healthier mindset along the path to long-term healing. Allow yourself the patience to feel every emotion without judgment, as each one is a step toward recovery. Truly, grief leaves an imprint on both the heart and the body, influencing our overall well-being. Emotionally, the pain of loss can appear as prolonged sadness, anxiety, and even anger. You may feel a rush of emotions that hit unexpectedly, leaving you feeling vulnerable and isolated. Sometimes these intense feelings can blur into moments of numbness where it feels difficult to connect with the world around you. Physically, grief can present through symptoms such as fatigue, changes in appetite, and disrupted sleep patterns. These signals are the body's way of expressing that it is struggling with a profound loss. It is also common to experience aches, chest pain, or headaches as your body adjusts to emotional strain. The links between mind and body become especially visible in moments when a strong memory triggers a physical reaction, such as a lump in the throat or a tightness in the chest. This connection serves as a reminder that grief is not solely an emotional experience, but one that influences your physical health as well. Recognizing these interactions can help you better understand your overall reaction to loss and encourage you to care for both aspects of your well-being. Addressing the emotional side through activities like talking with friends or practicing mindfulness is just as important as acknowledging the physical signs your body is giving you, such as the need for rest or a change in routine. Often these physical manifestations serve as warnings that the burden of grief is affecting you more deeply than you might realize. Rather than ignoring these symptoms, consider them as cues to take gentle care of yourself. Engage in calming activities, seek support, and allow time to rest. Understanding that your body is also mourning can be a key step in developing a balanced approach to healing. Embrace small, nurturing actions every day to soothe both body and mind as you navigate through loss. By tuning into your body's signals and adjusting your daily habits, you build a supportive routine that honors both emotional healing and physical recovery, allowing you to slowly rebuild your inner strength with care. Healing from grief is a deeply personal process, and there is no single formula that works for everyone. Often, the journey toward recovery involves a combination of self-care, mindfulness practices, and creative expression that helps individuals reconnect with life. One effective approach is to establish a daily routine that includes moments for reflection, exercise, and balanced nutrition. Simple acts like taking a walk outside, journaling your thoughts, or engaging in a favorite hobby can offer powerful outlets for your emotions. Mindfulness and meditation techniques can further support the healing process by calming the mind and reducing stress. They encourage you to live in the present, accepting difficult thoughts as they come and go without judgment. Creative outlets, including art, music, and writing, offer a way to express feelings that may be difficult to articulate in words. By channeling your experiences into creative endeavors, you provide a safe space for healing and self-discovery. It is important to accept that healing is not linear. Some days might feel like progress, while others might bring setbacks. Patience and self-compassion are key. As you adopt coping strategies, consider exploring various methods until you find the ones that resonate with you personally. Even small steps, such as setting aside a few minutes each day for deep breathing, can lead to meaningful improvement over time. Additionally, engaging in physical activities like yoga or dancing can help release tension and promote overall well-being. Emphasis should also be placed on nutrition and proper sleep, as a healthy body is better equipped to manage emotional challenges. Taking the time to set realistic expectations for your recovery process helps reduce feelings of frustration or guilt when progress seems slow. Every advance, no matter how small, is a victory in your journey toward healing. Remember that setbacks do not indicate failure, but rather offer opportunities to learn about your inner strength. Integrating these coping strategies into your everyday routine can be a gradual process that takes time and experimentation. Begin by setting aside dedicated moments each day to engage in activities that nurture your well-being, whether it's a quiet morning meditation, an evening stroll through nature, or a creative project that allows you to express your innermost feelings. Even if the progress seems slow, each day that you commit to self-care techniques contributes to a solid foundation for recovery. In times when sadness overwhelms you, try to view these moments as an essential part of the healing process rather than setbacks. Consistent practice helps build resilience, and over time you may notice a growing ability to cope with life's challenges. Additionally, self-care can include connecting with others who share similar experiences, inspiring you to discover different paths to comfort and healing. In these connections, you might find encouragement and practical advice that lightens the burden of grief. By combining practical actions, mindful reflection, and creative expression, you empower yourself to transform grief into a source of growth and resilience. Every small step forward renews your hope in the journey for healing. Sometimes the journey through grief requires assistance beyond personal coping strategies. Reaching out for professional help can provide valuable guidance during a challenging time. Therapists, counselors, and support groups offer safe spaces where you can share your experiences and gain insights from others who have faced similar loss. Professional counselors use various therapeutic methods that may include talk therapy, cognitive behavioral approaches, or grief-specific counseling to help you understand and manage your emotions. It is important to recognize that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Along with professional support, community connections play a vital role in the healing process. Whether it is through local support groups, online forums, or community centers, sharing your journey with others can ease feelings of isolation and provide fresh perspectives. Community support allows you to feel understood and cared for, offering practical advice and emotional comfort at times when you might feel overwhelmed. Engaging with people who truly listen and provide empathy can make the path to recovery feel less solitary. In seeking both professional help and community support, you create a network that sustains you, offering both specialized care and heartfelt compassion. Embrace the idea that healing through grief is often a collective effort, and that you are deserving of every bit of help available on your journey. Embrace your support system to help rebuild your inner peace. Remember that reaching out is an act of courage. Professional advice and community support can open doors to new resources, ideas, and coping techniques that you might not have discovered on your own. Building these connections takes time, but each conversation and shared experience can contribute significantly to your gradual recovery. Every step taken in connecting with others propels you closer to a life filled with understanding, care, and renewed hope and fresh beginnings. In sharing personal stories, we open a window into the varied experiences of grief and healing. Many individuals have walked a path similar to yours, encountering moments of deep sorrow as well as unexpected hope. One story may describe the lingering pain after the loss of a parent, combined with the gradual discovery of strength through support from friends and community. Another may reflect on coping with the sudden loss of a partner, where creative expression and heart-to-heart conversations provided solace. These testimonials highlight that while pain is an inevitable part of the loss, resilience emerges in different forms. Hearing diverse experiences can offer comfort, reminding you that you are not alone in your journey through grief. Each narrative, whether it is filled with moments of despair or glimmers of hope, contributes to a shared understanding of what it means to grieve and to heal. Personal stories serve as beacons of light, guiding others through the uncertainties of loss. Their honest reflections can inspire and encourage anyone facing the turbulent waves of grief by affirming that recovery, although challenging, is possible with compassion, patience, and support. These individual accounts remind us that healing is a gradual process, one that flourishes with the help of empathy and understanding. Every shared story brings a message of hope, reinforcing that even in the darkest moments, the human spirit has the resilience to mend and grow. Your experiences matter. Listening to these heartfelt testimonials can spark compassion within, igniting your own journey toward healing. In conclusion, navigating grief after losing a loved one can feel overwhelming, yet it also presents opportunities for profound growth and transformation. The journey through loss is filled with complex emotions, from deep sadness to unexpected flashes of hope, each marking a step forward in the healing process. Reflecting on the stages of grief helps in appreciating that every individual's experience is unique, and there is no right timeline for recovery. Embracing both the emotional and physical signals of grief allows you to care for yourself fully, recognizing that your well-being is interconnected. As you explore various coping strategies, remember that support is available, whether through professional counselors or the understanding of a compassionate community. Every effort you make, no matter how small, contributes to building a life that honors both the memories of those lost and the promise of new beginnings. Your willingness to share your story can be a beacon for others who are struggling, reinforcing that healing is a shared journey. Continue to move forward with patience, self-compassion, and an open heart, knowing that each day brings the potential for renewed hope, growth, and peace. Allow these reflections to encourage you to honor your personal process and embrace every step along your path. In every challenge, find a moment of gratitude, and in every tear, a trace of resilience. May you continue emerging stronger and more compassionate with each passing day. Take comfort in knowing that healing develops over time, and every progress, however small, is meaningful indeed.